Hello everyone, welcome to 2020 Tarot. This is Natalie. Welcome to your weekend reading of April 9th, 10th, and 11th. And may I also say that I wish all of you Aries out there whose birthday it is this weekend, happy birthday. I also want to wish all of my Muslim friends a happy Ramadan period. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with Aries, and I'm going to work my way through the signs to Virgo. I'll timestamp everything in the description box below. So I'm going to start with Aries. So let's go with Aries. All right. Aries, weekend of April 9th, 10th, and 11th. Aries. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords. Worries, stress, concerns, things keeping you up at night. Then you have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is about passionate energy, but it's fleeting. It comes in and comes out. There's also an element of mystery around all of that with the three pyramids in the background. We have the Sun. So maybe this is pertaining to a Leo, or the Sun will shed light on everything that you have going on this weekend. And also you have the High Priestess, which also could be related to a Cancer sign. But it could also be that you need to hold back some of those feelings or anything that you have in your power that you want to keep secret. Hold on to them secret. Use your intuition. You've got a Sun card between two cards that speak of mysticism. So the Sun will illuminate everything, but it's asking you to keep some of that hidden, okay? I don't know what the context of the weekend is like for you, but definitely you need to possibly keep some of that energy hidden from others. And you need to have passion. When we have two passion cards, the Wands are passion, and so is the Sun. It's a Leo card. But definitely you have some worries. And the worries are probably triggered by all of this stuff that's going on around you, which is about your passion, your desires, what you want to keep secret, and maybe having to be involved in a situation where you need to shine, you need to be upfront, you need to be in the public. I don't know, something to do with you being on the spot. And it's calling for you to have intuition to make sure that you understand which secrets to hold and which you can divulge to the public. All right. So let's go with Lenormand now. We have the Man. And the Man, if you're a man, it's the man. If you're a woman, just see this card as a non-gender specific card, that it would be you. We have the Stork, which talks about change or moving. And then we have the Letter. So some kind of written communication is coming in announcing a change or a move or a transition. And it belongs to you. It owns you. It's about you. Something that will impact you. Okay? And maybe this is why you're worried, because now you have to deal with the situation on top of being here in the limelight of things. Okay, whatever's going on this weekend, I don't know, but you seem to be in the limelight. You need to hold back, and maybe this is the secret you need to keep, that you're going to be moving jobs. Maybe you're working on the weekend and you're needing to perform, right, to do your job. But the thing is that you have another offer from somewhere else and you're planning on leaving. Just hold that thought, hold that close to your chest for now. And it's causing all these worries, and that's probably what it is. Your card for the weekend from Whispers of Nature, it says a breakthrough is coming out. Card number 8. And that speaks of transformation, changes. There's tons of butterflies on here. And maybe this announcement came to you on the 8th of April, which was the Thursday, and it's caused all this havoc already. So we'll see. A breakthrough is imminent. It's happening. Let's see what Dixit has to say. We have this woman or this creature that's trying to pump up a seed, a grape actually. It's basically a shriveled up grape that she's trying to pump up with air. So you're trying to feed life into something. Yeah, it looks like you're working. You're actually, this to me is about work. There's something going on around your work, and it's happening on the weekend or prior to the weekend. But the onset of the weekend is that you have this energy to deal with. You need to keep things secretive for a while because there's going to be change coming for you, okay? I'm going to leave it at that, and I'm going to wish you a very happy weekend, Aries. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello, Taurus. This is your weekend reading for April 9th, 10th, and 11th. So for you, we have, let's just see what the tarot has to say. We have the Nine of Swords. Okay, Taurus, you have some worries or some stress. Something's keeping you up at night. We have the King of Swords, and we have the Five of Cups. And I'm going to pull another one on that. The Two of Wands. Okay, so something's been bothering you. And I think you might need to solicit help from someone who's a little bit more analytical than you are. It could be a financial planner, it could be a lawyer, it could be a policeman, it could be anybody who's got some kind of authority or who's going to be looking at facts and completely eliminating emotions from the picture, because we have here the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is about deception, feeling disappointed, regrets, and it's focusing on what harm has been done instead of focusing on what's left behind. So I think this is a card of you soliciting help from someone with higher learning and more rational at this time. Not saying more rational all the time, but at this time. And that in order for you to be able to strategize again and plan your future. Something happened. I have no clue what happened to you, my dear Taurus, but something is going on. So anyways, let's move on with Le Normand. We have the Woman. So this is not gender specific. If you're a woman, it's the woman. If you're a man, this is the man, okay? And we have the Lilies, and lilies speak of peace, tranquility, and also maturity. It could also speak for royalty, if you are of royalty blood. God knows there's not that many people around here with that anymore. And I doubt that they're watching videos like these. So anyways, having said that, it most likely is with maturity and peace. So abundance is also following that. So I think that whatever decision is going to be made after you've solicited this help from this individual, you're going to have peace and abundance. So you're probably going to be having exchanges of thoughts, money maybe, because you're going to be paying this person most likely. But anyways, everything is looking good on that perspective. And I really think that you're going to be set up for the right, with the right tools to move forward, okay, after the weekend is done. So let's look at your energies from the Whispers from Nature. So we have Infinite Blessings, card number 17. 17 is associated with the stars, if I'm not mistaken, which is a card of healing. And if you were to reduce that further, it goes down to 8, and that's the courage card, or strength card, sorry, which associates with courage and strength, Leo card. But it's telling you that there's going to be infinite blessings this weekend. And I think that you're probably going to see that once you've had this meeting. You're going to start seeing differently. You're most likely going to be turning around and looking at those 2 cups, because you're going to be able to now plan. Drop the 3, focus on the 2. You have 2 wands. You're going to be able to plan for your future. This person here, this King of Swords, is actually your savior. This is the person that's going to help you get to your bottom peace within you. So essentially, you need to meet this person. If not this weekend, very close to the weekend, okay? Now, Dixit, we have a home, and we have this little girl like sitting inside this playhouse home. So this could have to do with your house, with your home, with your well-being at home. There's no one else in the picture, so there's no kids, there's no husband, there's no wife, there's no nothing. It's just purely your home. So maybe something's going around with your home. So there's some expenses, maybe perhaps. Something that's shaking you up, okay? It's making you worried and you have to solicit someone. Maybe someone broke into your home because, this is a playhouse and half the home is open. So maybe someone came in and broke into your home and stole stuff from you. You need to solicit the police. Anyways, regardless of what the situation is, it's very unique for all of you. But Taurus, hang in there. It's going to be okay. It's going to turn out to be okay. All right? So have a good one, and we'll talk to you next weekend. Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for the weekend of April 9th, 10th, and 11th. So for Gemini, what do we have for Gemini? Okay, this card wants to come out. The Ace of Wands, amazing. New passion. A new passion is coming to you. Something that's going to trigger a spark in you. And then we have the King of Swords. So someone with clarity, or it could be someone of authority coming your way, or you're enveloping that energy. And then we have the Sun. That's a Leo card. Maybe you are being illuminated through meeting this person. So clearly a new spark ignites in you from something. Something comes into your life and sparks a new passion. The King of Swords could be the energy of being super analytical, or being someone who's of authority. You're basically owning up to your authority. And then the Sun is about clearly beautiful illumination. Anyways, we'll see what else is said about the other cards before I say any more about that. But it looks very positive for you. The key, that's the answer. And then you have abundance, and then you have the woman. So just think of the woman as being a woman, and if you're a man, just think of that card as being a man, because this should be gender non-specific. Okay, so here we have the Sun again. So clearly you have an amazing weekend this weekend, Gemini. That weekend of April 9th, 10th, and 11th, there's something magical going on where an answer or a solution is coming your way in a form of a new passion that's being ignited in you. Either you're the one who's going to be analytical, or you're going to be consulting a financial planner, because we have a lot of money here. Okay, money, usually the fish is about abundance and money. So you have, you're consulting someone to talk about finances. And then we have the Sun card, which is basically brilliance and joyfulness, everything beautiful. Can't speak other than that. We have that here too. Same meaning in this deck. But here we have you, meaning you're going to end up in this situation. So Gemini, I can't say more than that other than you've got a beautiful weekend. You're lucky. We have here card number 13, which is renewal of peace. So you may have had some challenges in the past, but now all of a sudden the answers are here to you this weekend. That's card number 13. And 13 is the death card usually in the deck, tarot deck. And that's like an ending, so a rebirth can happen. And if you really look at this, it's a renewal of peace. But look at the little baby that's sitting there. It's like a little baby, so it's like a new birth. Something is birthing, just like the Ace of Wands. What do we have from Dixit? We have a totem pole. And this is calling for, I would say, balance. This is going to recreate balance in your life. That's how I see this card. Based on wisdom, as well as other elements that are going to come into play and making things happen, like all the stars are going to be aligned for this to happen for you, basically. Okay? All right, I really like this for you, Gemini. You enjoy your weekend. Take care. Hello, Cancer. This is your weekend reading for April 9th, 10th, and 11th. So from Tarot, what do we have for you as messages? We have the Four of Cups. We have the Temperance card and, hold on, no, that got back, shoved that back in. So let me pick another card, this one here. So we have the Lovers. So the Four of Cups is about either indulging and you're kind of tired of it, or it's about you're comfortable where you're at, or you're bored, literally bored and you don't really care what's going around you. But then we have temperance, and temperance is about timing, divine timing, or it could be about healing. It could be about balancing things properly. And I think because of that, because of this card being here, and I mentioned indulgence. I mean, indulgence could mean anything, right? Indulging in expensive things, indulging in food, indulging in drinks, indulging in whatever. And I think that this temperance card is speaking of balancing things out, making sure that, you know, you're looking at those concepts of what you've been overindulging with, and that you put an end to that, or you temper that. And then you have a choice to make. And the Lover's card is about that. It's about choices. And I don't think it's associated with the sign. I think it's more about you this weekend. And it's telling you need to make some choices. And look at that. We have the house. The house is talking about your security, your home. And then we have the path, which is also a card of choice. Choosing a path. You have to choose a different path. There's something that you're doing that is not exactly the healthiest option for you. Healthy in terms of wealth, health, or whatever. Morally, whatever it is that you're doing. We have the card of heighten your vitality. So maybe that's exactly it. Whatever you're doing too much of is killing your vitality. It's hindering your vitality. So you need to heighten it. And that's card 49. So 4 plus 9 is 13, and that's the ending, right? It's the death card. It's ending so something else can renew. And if we further reduce that to a 4, 13 is a 4. That means your foundation, your security, what you're going to start and build your house from, or whatever it is that you're going to be building from. So yeah, clearly you have something you need to put out or get rid of. And look at this, the Dixit card that you have here is kind of like this angel. His wings are completely collapsed. He seems to be sitting on a bunch of tombstones, and he's looking up at the heavens for clarity, like there's the light shining on him. So I totally think that you are in a period where you need to put something down. You need to eliminate something from your life in order to be in a better position for what's coming to you. Okay, Cancer? You have a nice weekend, and we'll see you next weekend. Bye-bye. Hello, Leo. So welcome to your weekend energies for April 9th, 10th, and 11th. And we're going to start off with tarot. So here we go for Leo for the weekend of April 9th, 10th, and 11th. I'm going to pull these 3 cards. Okay, so the first card is 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. Wow, a lot of money on the table. So it's calling about being open to having teamwork this weekend, working with others. So collaborating with others and holding on to what you've got, okay, most likely because you need to at this point. Not that you are being a greedy person, it's just that you need to hold on to your assets. And then whatever's happening after that is the King of Pentacles, which is like you being in your energy and doing what you usually do and working hard, giving all of yourself to situations. Sorry, there's a card that fell on my lap. But, it could also mean that you're also very monotonous in what you're doing. You're always doing the same thing. It is a success story for you, but it's asking you to pursue in that perspective. And hold on, I'm going to pause this because I wanted to play some background music while I was on YouTube, but now a commercial came on, which is so annoying, I got to say. But anyways, so out of the Lenormand, we have the cross, and the cross talks about sacrifices or religion as such, okay? But I think it's, in this instance, it's making sacrifices, holding on to everything you've got, don't overspend, be frugal to save your cash. But because something good is happening, you've got probably a need to travel, or you're planning a vacation, or it has to do with something with work, because we have the fox card, and fox is usually associated with your day-to-day routine, or your, how you make money on a daily basis. So teamwork to expand your horizons financially. Once you have, or whatever you're going to be doing this weekend, hold on to your assets, don't overspend, and then continue on with this progress that you've been doing. You're probably going to be making sacrifices, although you feel like spending a little bit of money or splurging at this time. You have a trip coming up that you're planning for, and it could have to do with work, like I said. Like, it could not. It could just be that you need to plan for the future. You need to plan for future events, and, be sly and cunning about it, like the fox would be. Okay, so your energy for the whispers from nature is take a leap of faith, card number 22. Okay, I'm a Leo. My birthday is on the 22nd of August, and that's at the very end of Leo. So this, I'm going to take this a very personal reading for me for the weekend, because I was going to tell you, if you're a 22 August Leo, you need to take a leap of faith. You need to take a chance on something. Or if you're born on the 4th of August, okay, it could mean the same thing for you. So Leo, take a leap of faith. And from Dixit, we have this card of an elephant that's actually all tied up with some kind of strings, not strings, but leaves. A vine is like around him, and he keeps hammering on his drums. So, your hands are tied, everything is tied up. Maybe your finances are tied up, and that's what you need to focus on, is you need to generate more money in your bank or in your assets. Take a chance. There's something coming up that's going to be offered to you, but keep going to the beat of your own heart, of your drums, in order to ensure that, and that's basically under the King of Pentacles, do what you usually do, although your hands are tied. And right now, if we look at this card here, your hands are tied, your feet are tied by the Four of Pentacles. So yeah, you totally have this situation going on where you have to make sacrifices, you're tied up, but keep doing what you're doing, because something is going to happen for you that's going to be magical. Okay, Leo, take care, and we'll see you next weekend. Hello, Virgo. So welcome to your weekend reading. Energies for the 9th, 10th, and 11th of April. Seven of Swords comes out right away. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. And last card, we have the Lovers. Okay, so this tells me that you're cutting your losses. Seven of Swords to me in this reading is cutting your losses. You need to leave with what rightfully belongs to you, but you're going to have to leave some stuff behind. Whatever it is, separation from work, from whatever. It's work, relationship, I don't care. It's something that you're going to have to leave behind, some things. You're going to hop on the wheel. You're going to go on to a new journey with this wheel. And this brings you to new options where you're going to have to make choices. If we look at Lenormand for further clarity, we have the card of the Traveler or the Messenger. That could speak of short-term travels, like back and forth travels locally, not too far. Or it could be a delivery that's coming to you, some kind of message is coming to you, or someone's coming for a visit, a visitor's coming to see you. But right after this, we have the dog, and the dog is loyal. It's a loyalty aspect. And then we have the Stars, which is about wishing upon a star, or it's about networking with people. So I think that what you're really getting at here, what's going on this weekend, is you truly have this message coming in. And this is a good friend of yours. Through communications with their network, there's a message coming into you that's going to make you cut your losses. You're going to actually decide to leave a situation take whatever rightfully belongs to you, but you're going to still be leaving 2 things behind or some stuff behind. You're going to hop onto that wheel to get to whatever it is that you're getting at, financial, lover, whatever it is, scenario, and it's going to bring you to an option where you're going to have to make a choice. And I'm going to pick another card about that choice. Okay, so let's just grab a card from this deck for the choice. Yeah, this is the Fool's card for me. Again, you're going to take a leap. You're going into a new venture. But you're really going to be weighing out the dangers. You see, there's a blaze fire underneath that tower, and this guy wants to fly off of it. It's going to make you make a choice, but also make you aware that you need to really focus on everything that you own at the moment. Is it adequate to take this leap of faith? Because you're clearly looking downwards. This raccoon is looking downwards at the fire. He understands the challenges with that and what could happen if his wings were to not support him. So it's a very wise card to have the Lovers there, because it's making you take a step back and say, okay, let's really analyze this properly before I do jump. I really like this for you, Virgo. The card for you from the Whispers of Nature is Celebrate Differences, card number 3. Maybe you're born on September 3rd, or maybe celebrate differences. Celebrate differences. Well, differences are things that are different than what you do day to day, right? So, and I think that this is exactly what's going on. You're going to be presented with some options or some message. Look, differences. This is not a card of differences. This is a card, well, maybe it is, okay? Let's just look at everything looks the same in this card. It looks the same. Looks can be deceiving though, because all of these are eggs, but then you have this person that's kind of lying in the middle of all of these eggs. And this person is very different than the rest of the eggs. It's a person. It's not an egg. So, you know, what may seem or appear to be very normal or, you know, status quo or similar to everybody else or everything else, it may appear that way, but it is not. And you need to celebrate that. You need to embrace that. And I think that's when you've done this exercise that you'll be able to actually pick the right choice for that new leap of faith that you're going to be going on. All right, my dear Virgos, I'm going to leave it at that. And now I'm going to move into the pick a card. So I'm going to clear the table, pause the video, clear the table, and then I'm going to do the pick a cards. So in the meantime, think of your questions, and we'll see you in a bit. Take care. Hello, everyone. So this is part of the reading that is pick a card. So please ask a question or a couple of questions. I'm going to pick 3 cards. So ask a question that will be answered with a yes or no answer, okay? So I'm going to shuffle, I'm going to cut the deck, and I'm going to pick 3 cards. So card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. So you have one last chance. If you don't have all your questions, pause the video. And I'm going to dive right into pick a card now. Pick a card, number 1. Your answer is yes, but a year from now. Card number 2. The answer is no, let go. Question number 3. The answer is yes, but look for a sign. I really like this for you, everybody. You enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you next weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.